Congratulations. How important is this award in the personal and professional level? And who has been your inspiration?
Well, obviously my dad has been a huge influence on me, and my mom's put a lot of time and work in, and my family, they've given up a lot for me to be able to get here, and now I've got a great wife and kids, and it's and then on the team side, a guy like Jumbo, he's just been huge for me, and I've learned so much and been lucky enough to play with a guy like him. That's just such an elite player, and really a legend of the game. He's really helped me along the way.
What does this mean for the San Jose Sharks?
Well, like I said before, I think we want a different trophy. That's the one we want. At the end of the day, we want the cup, and the personal stuff is nice. It shows that you're around great people and great teammates, and the organization has been huge for me. Really believing in me from day one, but we want a different one.
Any message for the San Jose Sharks fans? Because I noticed a lot of people travel here.
Yeah, they're unbelievable. They've been, in that heat today. It's a lot of teal jerseys rocking out there. It just really is a special place to play. The way the fans treat us, and getting to come out of that Shark head and hearing them roar, it's awesome. There's difference. I think everybody now is doing it, even if you don't talk about it a lot. I think even the defensive guys are jumping into the play more. You have to now, because defense is so hard, it's so tough. It's 3 on 5. Obviously they went to the third round, so pretty great playoff that he had, and the team in general. I think they had a great run, and they had something special going on. And I think you get to those parts of the playoffs, you have to have that. You get to have that magical run going. Nashville had it. I think we had it the year before. Where just something kind of clicks, and it becomes fun and easy. I'm just really enjoying playing, resting, and it's just something magical that kind of happens. It's tough to create, and they have it. I don't know. I just kind of close my eyes and shoot, so I don't really think too much about it. I think a lot of it is a system of our team, and the way we create offense. And we have a lot of guys that go in front of the net, create space. So I just kind of try to put pucks in an area. I play with a guy that's arguably one of the best guys in front of the net in the league with Pavelski, and the things that he can do in front of the net is just unbelievable, and that's a huge help for me. And I can't say enough about Paulie Martin, how much he's helped me in my game, on and off the ice. But on the ice, obviously he's making great plays. He's always in great position, and he's been huge for me.
There's such a debate since probably Carlson and PK have won this award about how it's changed offensively and whatnot. Did you ever have that debate yourself, going, well, maybe Carlson should win because of this, or I should win because of that, or Victor? Did you ever think of it as an odd way to be, because it's tough to compare all three of them?
I think no. I honestly don't really think too much about it. I think it's too hard to start thinking about that. I'm trying to make sure my little guy doesn't stick a fork in the outlet, and I got legs for the next game. So it's I think I think everybody's the same. You just want to do what you do in your game to help the team, and if you do that, your team's doing well, things will happen. I always just look at this event as a great time to come, and obviously it's a crazy event. There's a lot of stuff going on, and you're running around doing a bunch of stuff. But to get my parents to come to Vegas, and have my wife's parents here, and they don't get to spend a lot of time together because they're from two different worlds really. But to have them come together and have 2 nice dinners together and hang out, and it's just a great time, I think. And if we won it and it happened, then it's a great bonus. And if it didn't, it would be a great trip, and it's going to somebody else that's well deserving. So it's these are just great events to come to. You get to see guys outside the rink and in a relaxed manner, and on the bus ride over, you're joking around with other coaches and other players, and sitting next to Austin Matthews, never met him before really, and I didn't know he got big, but it was that's what it's all about, getting to meet other guys and just having fun.
You mentioned your kids. What do you think they're up to today? What do you think they're doing?
Whew, that's my little guy's obsessed with fishing. This guy's a good fisherman too. It's crazy. We fished the other day for 2 hours. I didn't catch one fish, and he had a 17.5-inch bass he caught. So he's probably fishing, looking at animals, running around, causing trouble. I don't know. I really don't know what that guy does.
What are your thoughts on having the expansion draft as part of this?
It's been tough. I missed it all. I don't know what's happening. I didn't see any of it. I saw McNabb with the jersey on, and it was I think it's an exciting event for the fans, and it would have been fun to kind of see what's happening, and because it's been pretty unknown. I mean, you don't really know all the backdoor deals that have been happening and everything, and it's going to be exciting for them.
Obviously, this award means a lot to you. Congratulations on winning the first one. What does this mean to the city of San Jose to bring back some hardware?
Well, I think at the end of the day, the San Jose wants a different trophy, and that's the one we're going to try to get. So I think they've treated us so well there. It's such an unbelievable place to play, and even here today you come out in the heat, and there's a lot of Shark fans, and I've always said that logo is something special. It's a great logo. A lot of guys throughout the league, when you're not from that area, but you still have a Sharks jersey, just 'cause it's a cool logo, and everybody loves Sharks from the kids. So it's it's one of those things that's still special to put on every night, and to come out of that Shark head, it's just a crazy feeling, and our fans are a huge part of that. Coming out to that building, it's just when we played in the finals 2 years ago, it was just it was incredible. It's just something you never forget. It's a great place.
Two guys from Sweden, but we're happy you won. But isn't that pretty amazing? Those small towns they have meetings like you usually.
Yeah, that country has a lot of great players, and actually they're great teammates too. And all the guys that I played with from Sweden have always been great teammates, and they're always fun to play with. They're fun guys around the rink. They work hard. They're highly skilled. It's something in the food there, I think. It's like Slovakia back in to see those guys come from Slovakia into such a small city. It's just amazing when you see these small places create amazing players.
Hey Brent, just real quick, thoughts on playing here in Vegas next year? The expansion team coming to town. What do you reckon?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I think I've been to the building once for the McGregor fight against Diaz, and it was buzzing. Oh man, it was cool. So it'll be fun. It's going to be an exciting place. I've always said when we go on the road, we're pretty lazy. We like to go from our bed to a restaurant and back to bed. So you got that here. It's not far to get anywhere. So it's nice.
Brent, 6 years ago, I think either today or tomorrow you were traded.
Was it? It's very close, huh?
Could you compare your emotions then to just what you've become and what you're feeling now?
Yeah, I mean it's no secret we love being in Minnesota. At the time we wanted to raise our family there, and it's funny hearing it now because my kids they've grown up in California, but my little guy was born in Minnesota, and he was there for probably 6 days. I think it was pretty. So he's always said I'm from California, but we finally got him to say, I was born in Minnesota, and I mean that going back then, it was just crazy. I think you're running around. I'd never been traded, so I didn't know what to expect. You're trying to move. We had 2 kids. One was a brand new baby, and it's just crazy. You're just running around, then you're nervous. I didn't know many guys on San Jose, and it's intimidating to go into a room with a guy like Thornton and Marlowe and Clough and Boyle, and they couldn't have been better guys, and I've learned so much from them all, and but yeah, it's different. It's crazy. It's been a long time. Yeah, go ahead.
How big a McGregor fan are you?
Oh, he's extremely inspirational. I think to watch a guy like him and see how he trains. Yeah, I met him here last year. It was unreal just to watch him watch him train and the way he thinks and speaks. And you know, obviously he's very different off camera. He was very humble and extremely kind. I mean, to take time out of his training and let me ask questions and pick his brain about certain things. And this was like 10 days out of his fight. So, and his appointment just got changed. So it was crazy. That was his press conference where he just learned that Aldo was out and you know, he was fighting somebody else, and he really was. He didn't care. He doesn't care who it is, and he's just a special athlete. I think he's one of those generational guys that come around every once in a while, and it's been fun to watch him and learn, and you know, try to take things from his training.
Can you relate to him? You do what he does?
I mean, it's very different, obviously, but I think at the end of the day, you're still an athlete. You're dedicating yourself to a craft. You know, yeah, it's still different. They're trying to peak for one event, where ours is kind of a marathon event. But you know, just the way he thinks and goes towards these fights, he's just an incredibly special human and athlete. I think just to see the way he is, I mean, it's incredible.
Brent, hope you didn't forget.
Oh yeah, the best smile, huh? Yeah. I like that.
Which trophy was more important to you?
You know, I think they're both nice to get. This was very shocking to get the best smile. I probably never would have guessed that. You know, obviously this is a massive honor, and it's you know, to be mentioned among the current guys, and you know, to have my name beside some of the past guys. It's just you know, as you get to think about it and look at it more, it's just going to be more special. So it's definitely a very special day.